Where did that shot come from? Where'd that shot come from?
A suspect opens fire and shoots a Sac PD officer, then keeps firing as crews desperately try to reach the officer down.
The rescue can be accomplished yet until we lock down where he's at, where the shooter's from.
Because of that ongoing gunfire from the suspect, it took nearly an hour to reach the wounded officer. Lots to get to tonight. Good evening. I'm Tony Lopez.
And I'm Adrienne Moore. Here's what we know. The scene is still very active this evening. We have a team of reporters in place. We begin with CBS 13's Sharon Roger live on Grove Avenue for us with the very latest. Sharon.
Yeah, Tony and Adrienne, this is very much still an intense and heart-pounding scene that's been unfolding here in North Sacramento for hours now. We're a few blocks away from where this incident is still a fluid and dangerous situation. That suspect remains holed up on Redwood Avenue, armed with a high-powered rifle. We saw police and multiple agencies with tactical gear, guns drawn, trying to get this situation into some kind of a peaceful end here. What I can tell you that officer that was shot is in very serious condition at UC Davis Medical Center. Our hearts go out to that community right now that is just trying to pull for that officer. And this all started as a routine call. If you can imagine, around noon today, this came out as a disturbance between a man and a woman. A few hours later, Sacramento police respond to a different location. When officers get there, this woman apparently needed help. She directs them to the residence on Redwood Avenue. That's where she wanted to gather some things. And that's when this officer was shot with a high-powered rifle in the backyard of this residence. What's remarkable about all this is that she had other officers there with her, but because of this volatile and dangerous situation, they had to take cover. And so it took almost an hour before they could get an armored vehicle to rescue this officer. I want to play some dispatch audio for you right now to show you exactly how intense and dramatic this situation was. Take a listen.
And so now put that Bearcat directly between the shed where the officer is at and the house where the suspect is supposed to be located at. Air 21, they're shooting out of the south or north windows now, backyard. 2 rounds came through the safety screen door on the 3 sides. Multiple shots fired, multiple shots fired.
It just gives you chills listening to that dispatch audio, and if you can imagine what was going through the minds of some of these other fellow officers that couldn't reach the officer that was shot and had to remain in a place of cover for nearly an hour before they could get that officer some help. Now, that officer was rushed over to UC Davis Medical Center to get help. We were told that this officer had a weak pulse and tried to get her help as soon as they could. I want to take you over now to Rachel Wolf, that is live at UC Davis Medical Center.
Yes, hi, Sharon. This situation has been very, very serious. In fact, she's in serious condition tonight. That Sacramento police officer fighting for her life. She is inside UC Davis Medical Center, and we have a big truck here behind me. Sorry about that. Right behind this truck is where her colleagues, her friends, and her family, they're all meeting. It's a very somber mood. But let's take you back to the moments when she actually arrived here. As you just heard from Sharon, she was waiting to get out of that very dangerous situation after being injured. It took almost an hour to be able to rescue her. They took her in a police vehicle. That's how you know it was a dire situation. That vehicle had damage on the front end. They brought her into this hospital. There was a rush of medical personnel to get her the necessary treatment that she needed. We don't know exactly her status, except that she is in serious condition. We have seen lots of friends and family hugging, lots of other first responders here. We've seen fire trucks, ladder trucks. We've seen fire departments. We've seen other police, other law enforcement, because when an officer is injured in an officer-involved shooting in the line of duty, they rally around each other. They pray for one another. So that's what's happening tonight. We're going to continue to monitor the situation and bring you updates throughout the evening.
Rachel, thank you. And yes, we are praying for this officer and for the entire law enforcement community. Unfortunately, we see these kind of incidents play out on television and hear that we have to report to you far too often. But I want to go to Steve Large right now because Steve Large has been at a different vantage point of this entire incident. And Steve, this is a very large perimeter. What are you seeing from where you are?
Right, we're on the northern side of the perimeter. Here we are, Altos and El Camino, and a good 3 to 4 blocks from the shooting scene, giving you a sense of just how wide this perimeter is. And folks in North Sacramento will recognize the location here by the Thrift Town. This parking lot has been used as a staging area all evening long by law enforcement. Darkness has set in, but let's go ahead and show you some of the video we took while it was still light outside to give you a sense of just how many vehicles have responded to this area of North Sacramento, from the Sheriff's Department, Sacramento Police, obviously. We've seen armored vehicles, unmarked vehicles, Sacramento Fire Department vehicles. And we also had an opportunity to hear from Sacramento Police Sergeant Vance Chandler about the timeline you mentioned, Shirin, the moment this officer was hit to when she was rescued. Let's hear from him now.
Shots were fired shortly after 6, and the armored vehicle was in place shortly before 7, and then the officer was extricated at shortly before 7 and transported to a local area hospital.
So back here live on the north side of the perimeter where the suspect is still believed to be holed up in that home. You can just imagine those minutes feeling like an eternity for this officer's colleagues trying to get to her, but knowing that there was a gunman with a rifle that was preventing them from doing that safely. So that's the very latest from the north side, again, of the perimeter. Sure, and I'll send it back to you.
And as Stephen is mentioning, again, a very large perimeter, a very active and fluid scene going on. We just heard gunshots within the hour. And even as reporters getting to this scene, I personally heard more than 24 rounds of gunshots that really vibrated throughout this entire community. The neighbors certainly shaken up. I want to take you to Anna Giles, who spoke to some of these neighbors. Anna, what are they saying tonight?
Well, it's been a very long and scary night for them. People being told to stay away, people already in their homes being told to leave. As we were interviewing a few people tonight, officers pushed us back, telling us you are in the line of fire. So it's a very fluid, scary scene for the folks living out here.
The cops been trying to move the innocent people out the houses.
Jose Rodriguez is inside the action all day, watching police as they surround this home, looking for ways to get the suspect to come out.
Yeah, every time the cops try to get closer, he opens fire on them.
The neighborhood surrounding Redwood Avenue on lockdown, many people unable to get inside their house. Others were escorted out.
I've been there since 6 o'clock this morning when I left to go to work, so I'm kind of tired, I stink, and I want to have a cocktail.
Ken Bennett monitoring police scanner traffic as crews moved in on a home just a few hundred yards away.
And there were a series of pistol shots, and there were 2 other episodes of gunfire over the next hour and a quarter.
And Sharon, as you can imagine, this has been an extremely tense situation because it's so densely populated out here. This is right in the middle of a very populated residential area, so people are standing around asking questions, wondering what's going on. All the while, they can't get into their homes.
Anna, thank you. And again, neighbors are told to shelter in place. We have been pushed back for our own safety. Gunshots heard within the hour. That officer in serious condition. This is not over. We're going to be on scene and bring you updates as we get it.
We'll check back with you soon, along with the rest of our crews. Then, Shirin, thank you. I want to take you back to the frantic moments leading up to the rescue of this officer. Because
it was very frantic indeed. We have some extended sound now from the police scanner that we monitor as police moved in.
Copy, shots fired. Officer down, code 3. Copy, officer down, starting fire. Let's get units there and set up a perimeter. Yeah, he's still shooting. He's stalking officers, he's firing front and back. We got 1 down. Stay up the air. High-powered rifle, multiple reloads. He's still firing. He's firing out the front and the rear. We need shields, and we're going to need more than that.
The officers are out to the OIS. The subject is armed with a high-powered rifle.
We're going to get some cars here. When they get here, we'll move in and make a barricade to pull you out. He's been firing from the front and rear of the house. Only one officer's left. She's down. She's in the backyard. Everybody else is up front. Caution on approach, guys. He's still pumping. High-powered rifle, multiple reloads. Stay away. You're in crossfire. Crossfire.
I do not believe a rescue can be accomplished yet until we lock down where he's at, where the shooter's from.
We still don't know exactly where the shooter is, and we've got a ton of outside agents coming in to help. Reach the fence with the Bearcat, utilizing it as cover, and we're going to try to do an officer rescue. We got 2 blue on the roof on the house immediately behind the target house.
Just a glimpse of what officers go through and dispatchers as they try to keep their cool, which they did a great job. Again, this began as a domestic disturbance, which officers will tell you can be some of the scariest calls. A scary scene again, an officer down, shot by a suspect in Sacramento. It started this afternoon after a domestic disturbance call.
Yeah, the suspect was shooting with what officers are calling a high-powered rifle. He continued shooting, making it difficult to reach that injured officer. It took nearly an hour before the officer was rescued from the scene. Now, tonight, the officer is recovering at UC Davis Medical Center. She is in serious condition tonight. There is still no word on who this suspect is.
We're going to stay on top of this throughout the evening here into our 11 o'clock news as well, bringing the very latest information as we get it into our newscast.
We're also working on some other stories for you this evening, including this.